Okay, look at that pi. What the heck is that pi doing right there? Let's rewrite this so that it's more visible. We have -2 sine, and I'm going to factor a pi out. I'm going to go inside here and divide each of those by pi. What do I get? I get x minus 1. Does everybody catch what I did right there? I manipulated just a little bit. That really helps us. That really helps us see what the phase shift is. What is the phase shift? Is it negative pi or is it... Wait, that's supposed to be a positive. Is it negative pi or is it -1? Negative 1. I had to take the omega out. He was muddying up the waters there. Okay, so if that's my omega, what's my period going to be? When we take 2 pi, we divide it by pi, what do we get?
2.
We get dose. That's our period. Our period's just a dose. And then what's my amplitude? Don't say -2.
2.
It's +2. Awesome. All right, let's go to my cheat graph. For my cheat graph, I'm going to start at -1 for my first x value. But what am I going to count by? My period is 2. So what would my period be divided up into 4 sections? Yeah, 1/2. Let's see. 2 divided by 4 sections, that would be 1/2. So we're going to count by 1/2. So now we get -1/2, 0, +1/2, and then 1. All right, not so bad. So now what's our pattern with sine? Our pattern with sine is midline, max, midline, min, midline. But because there's a negative, after I do midline, where am I going next? Is it max or min? It is min. Down to -2. This is 0, that's +2. Okay, then we're back at the midline, and then we have a max and then midline. Now some of you guys who accepted the challenge and tried to do this on your own, you might have noticed a big problem here with our scaled graph. Does anybody notice a big problem with our scaled graph?
It's only in pi.
Yeah, this scaled graph is counting by pi/6. Okay, and that's no good. If this is counting by pi/6, how am I supposed to know where 1 is? We're going to have to estimate and put some new tick marks on here. This tick mark right here is going to be about 3 because pi is 3.14. So if this is 3 and I have to divide this into 3s, right here approximately is a 1, and right here, would it be right there? Is that a 2? Yeah, let's go 1 and then 2. And let's go ahead and finish the rest of the graph so we can go all the way to 2 pi. Now this right here is about 6, and then I have to divide this into 2 or 3 sections, so I get 4 and 5. So there's my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now it's easier to graph. So my first point that's actually on the graph is 0, 0. So I go over to 0, 0. And then when I get to 1/2, I go up to the max, which is 2. And then I'm at the midline. So since we only have this, which is this part right here, we have to recognize the pattern and see that at 1/2, we do our extrema, and then we go back to midline. Extrema, midline, extrema, midline, extrema, midline, extrema, midline. And then we connect our points. Make sure you're nice and curvy. And then we done. Okay, our y-intercept is 0. X-intercepts are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My max is 2, and my min, -2.